Welcome to the video guide series for the task group 1 of the RILEM TC 295 fingerprinting bituminous materials. In today's video, we're going to talk about measuring bituminous materials with ATR-FTIR spectroscopy. The device used in this video is a Bruker Alpha 2 as well as this respective software Opus. To start a measurement, you need to load the respective software that is attached to the spectrometer and wait until it has finished all the initial testing. This might include a background check, any PQ test or QR test, so this can take a little while. Do not be worried about that. As you can see here, it asks you to record a background. We click on yes and let it perform this background measurement. Once this is finished, you can enter your measurement parameters. This involves the resolution of 4. For the Bruker devices, a scan time of 24 and a wave number range between 4000 and usually 600 or 400. The lower range doesn't matter too much. And also, if possible, record the spectra in absorbance. Then you can enter your sample name. You have a guide there as well on paper for the TG1. Just enter the name for the respective binder, and then below you can find how many measurements you want to repeat. In this case, you want to have 4 repeats, and we do not need any delay in between. So this is where you can just select 0, so it measures immediately after the first spectrum. Once you have done this, you need to make sure that the ATR crystal is clean. So clean this one more time before you record a background, that you can really ensure that nothing is really on the crystal. And then you're good to go to record a background spectrum of the clean ATR crystal. Depending on your scan number, resolution, and wave number range, this should take about 1 minute. Once your background is finished, you can start with your repeated measurements. Many devices have this kind of preview mode where you can go into a preview mode and see what the spectrum currently looks like. And since there's nothing on the crystal, this is a flat line. Make sure that it is a flat line. And then you can apply your sample directly. You need to make sure that the bituminous sample is really in good contact with the ATR crystal, and make sure to apply a certain amount of pressure with the lever. However, do not apply too much pressure since you do not want to completely press the sample away from the ATR crystal. Once the sample is now applied onto the crystal and you're still in preview mode, you should see a bitumen spectrum arising, and then you can start to measure your sample. This should then take a couple of minutes to finish not only the first repetition but also repetition of the first sample. Once all 4 spectra have been recorded, you can repeat this process 3 more times to measure all the remaining 3 samples and record the in total 16 spectra per binder or aging state. The recorded spectra are usually saved immediately after measurement and can then be used for any post-process data analysis.